Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, welcome to Inside Out on Galaxy, the show that deals with current and serious matters that affect our societies at large across the globe. From the rich to the poor, from the young to the old, from the famous to the layman on the street. One that we are focusing right now on the show specifically is depression, especially during these trying times of COVID-19. Take a look.
One single drop of blood. It can reveal almost any virus, many cancers, your cholesterol level, information for diabetics, and now, for the first time, your blood can uncover your mental state.
Inside Science TV.
We found a panel of markers that have different levels in patients with depression.
Neuroscientist Eva Reddy and her team at Northwestern University have found signs in the blood that could change how depression is diagnosed.
Depression is truly one of those illnesses that have been diagnosed very subjectively.
Today, more than 1 in 10 people in the United States are living with depression, and it's estimated at least half of the people who are depressed are not diagnosed at all.
We also know that primary care doctors only diagnose about 50% of them correctly.
That's because right now, diagnosis is based on Q&As in the doctor's office.
It's basically a conversation.
But this blood test could take the guesswork out of it. The test looks at levels of 9 RNA blood markers. RNA is the molecule that carries out instructions from DNA genetic code. It acts as a messenger to create proteins that perform important functions in our body's cells. The RNA markers look different in patients with depression versus those who don't have depression. A study of 32 adults found that levels of these markers changed after 18 weeks of cognitive behavior or talk therapy. The change in blood markers showed the test could detect physical evidence that the therapy was working among patients who said they felt less depressed after therapy.
So these RNAs reflect the state that person is in.
The test can predict who will benefit from cognitive behavioral therapy and who won't.
It's really the first time to see objective biological blood-based markers for cognitive behavioral therapy. I didn't believe it. I mean, I was so surprised that it occurred, but it did.
Making this test useful for diagnosing and determining the best course of treatment for depression, giving peace of mind to those struggling with the disease.
The patient will know with a security that they do or do not have depression, and they don't feel the stigma. They won't feel that it is any different than any other illness.
This is Inside Science TV.
Inside Science TV. If you enjoyed this edition, follow us on the web and social media. Powered by...
There we go. Now, there's different types of depression, more than 10 types of depression, and we only know of a few famous ones, like bipolar and all the others. We need to get into detail to find out more so that we can know how to handle them. But we'll go on a break right now. When we come back, we'll talk more about depression.
Feel the heat.
I love Adam Selman.
The girls are really thin.
I think it looks very glamorous from the outside.
The life of a model in New York City.
There is such cool prints. So many.
You know, I'm buying this.
Look at me and all the selfie sort of thing. Honestly, I didn't really know that was actually a job. It just didn't occur to me.
Congratulations. Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat. Feel the heat.
Chicken portions are an easy way to feed a crowd.
I've just started to incorporate all my ingredients.
We're going to put this inside of a hot cast iron skillet.
You want to really fill up on great protein.
It's now time to sample the chef's dish. Look at this.
I know.
Like that?
Feel the excitement.
The chicken is on the spot.
Feel the heat with StarSat.
Welcome back. In case you've just joined us, this is Inside Out on Galaxy with myself, Mpumi Mbama. Now, what really is depression? We've heard a clip here describing to us what depression is, but take a look at this one. The world has turned upside down due to the pandemic COVID-19, and there's been lockdowns all over the world. There's been job losses, human life losses, companies closing down, and no socializing, at least the usual way. Economies have taken a huge blow. All these have increased the level of depression. As Inside Out will help deal with these issues from the inside out. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will talk more about what's going on in Inside Out.
Feel the heat.
I love Adam Selman.
The girls are really thin. I think it looks very glamorous from the outside.
The life of a model in New York City.
There is such cool prints. So many.
You know, I'm buying this.
Look at me and all the selfie sort of thing. Honestly, I didn't really know that was actually a job. It just didn't occur to me.
Congratulations. Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat.
Thank you for joining us. This is Inside Out. Now, before the break, we spoke of depression and its effects during COVID-19 and what it has caused in our lives. And it has taken a big toll on the way it had in COVID-19. Now we have lost socialites or celebrities, if you may, due to depression. Now, take a look at these clips of our international celebrities and our local celebrities who have succumbed to depression.
I am well. Very well. Good. It is a good thing.
Is it a good thing?
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
2 months?
2 months. Club medicated. Away, quiet time. Good, though. and back. People say, how do you feel? With my fingers. How does it? Don't drink. What are you doing to stay that way? Don't drink.
It was just alcohol?
Just alcohol. That's enough, really.
Yeah.
That's all.
Was there one moment that you fell into it again? Was it one day?
No, it's very gradual. You're standing at a precipice and you look down. There's a voice, and it's a little quiet voice that goes, jump. It's the same voice. The same voice goes, just one. There's a voice that goes, jump. And the idea of just one. And for someone who has no tolerance for it, that's not a possibility.
So to talk about it as caused by something,
Not caused by anything. It's just there. It's just, you know, it's latent. Waits. It lays in wait, and for the time when you think it's fine now, I'm okay, and then beep, and then the next thing you know, it's not okay. It's not going so well. And then you realize, where am I? This is strange. I didn't realize I was in Cleveland.
How hard was it to talk to your kids, your wife?
It's hard admitting it, and then once you've done that, it's real easy. You think that people don't notice, and then you find out later on, we knew. Why? Just that you went outside naked. Okay. No, I didn't. But even the dog's like, woo, woo, woo. What's wrong, boy? Woo, woo. No. Humiliations give you humility, literally.
Was there something somebody said to you, one sentence that got through, that sailed through?
You're a drunk! No, it's like, it got through to me saying, you need help. And that's the best sentence that got through.
Family, friends, everybody.
Many people. It was, it was pretty much unanimous on that level. And then you go and you say, that's it. Yeah, you're right.
How long before you decided this is it?
I don't know.
Now, that is what we saw when it comes to the celebrities and the loved ones that we have lost, which we looked up to, but we didn't know what was happening in their lives. But now, we need to also look at the economy. We've heard what the economies have suffered so far, and we've seen what the impact has been. But then again, on Inside Out, we bring you celebrities who are currently going through depression to come to our studio and talk to us. And that's not only that. We also bring people who are ordinary, who have gone through depression. Now, we're talking about people who are your brothers and sisters or the person that has been going through it. Now, we'll also be joined by experts in the field of depression to help us talk about different types of depression on our next episode. Now, this is Inside Out, and we are dealing with depression from the inside out.
Feel the heat.
I love Adam Selman.
The girls are really thin. I think it looks very glamorous from the outside.
The life of a model in New York City.
There is such cool prints. So many.
You know, I'm buying this.
Look at me and all the selfie sort of thing. Honestly, I didn't really know that was actually a job. It just didn't occur to me.
Congratulations. Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat.
Lower. The bank currently expects GDP in 2020 to contract by 7.3% compared to the 7% contraction forecast in May. Even as the lockdown is relaxed in coming months, for the year as a whole, investment, exports and imports are expected to decline sharply. Job losses are also expected to rise further. Easing of the lockdown has supported growth in recent weeks, and high-frequency activity indicators show a pick-up in spending from extremely low levels.
What has been the cause of all our celebrities and our people committing suicide because of depression? What has been the cause? Financial stability is the cause. When people are used to a certain type of living and when they see that things are falling apart, it gets depressing. Why are we getting depressed when things don't go the way we used to? It's not easy to come down to a certain level that you were in before and you were uncomfortable in. So now what happens is that people get so stressed out and they decide to commit suicide. If not committing suicide, they decide to go on drugs. They decide to go on liquor. When they do those kind of things, it's not because they love it, some of them, but it is because of the depression. While they're depressed, they think of something that may remove it, and therefore they go for substance abuse. Now, those people who go on depression, they need help. In our black communities, what happens is people don't know it as depression. They say people have been bewitched. They say people have demons. That's another topic. We will be inviting guests to tell us if it is demons or it is depression. Now we will go on a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about it.
Vocalist Nichumsai Wandla has been confirmed dead after apparently taking her own life at a friend's place. Nichum's death, famous for her hit track Butiza, left Mzansi in a somber mood. Her record label, Top Chop Media, released a statement on Friday, 7 June, confirming the tragic incident. The musician's body was found at a friend's place after she took her own life. Her mentor, Moby Dixon, was hit hard by the news and expressed the same in a tweet. "I'm distraught. I will remember Nichum as a bright light at Top Chop Media where we signed her. She was not only my first artist, but we had grown so close in the past 3 years that she became my little sister. She truly is gone too soon. May her soul rest in peace," he wrote.
Welcome back. Now, we at Inside Out, we are going to talk more about these topics and bring some guests, professional guests, who will talk to us and tell us what depression is and how it should be handled. So until next time, next week, join us as we talk about depression on Inside Out.